Chip credit cards. What you need to know. Chip cards, better known as Europay Mastercard Visa or EMV cards, are credit or debit cards that have an integrated circuit chip embedded within them. These cards were distributed around the United States in 2014 and have been well received so far. By the year 2017, the target usage of these cards is estimated at 100% for the U.S. population. The need for super secure cards. The need for such secure cards with embedded chips could hardly be ignored, even more so after the cases of identity theft at various well-known organizations such as Target, Walmart, eBay, and so on. Traditional credit cards use magnetic strip technology and require a full swipe of the card on a card machine to secure credentials. This is then followed by a signature of the cardholder for proof. This method was easily counterfeited by stealing the information of the magnetic strip and reproducing the necessary details on another card. What makes these chip-based cards so secure? The EMV card does not necessarily use a swipe-based method. Instead, it uses a dip system where part of the card with the integrated circuit chip end is inserted into the card machine. Then the owner of the card is allowed to enter the PIN while the card remains plugged in. Although the EMV card uses a magnetic strip as well, it is next to impossible to clone the details onto a new card due to the transaction details being intercepted. Each transaction is encoded uniquely on the EMV card. More on chip-based credit cards. EMV cards come in two types: chip and signature, chip and PIN. Many cards in the United States still use the chip and signature methodology, wherein the owner signs a paper slip after inserting the card. This method is rife with loopholes, and more so because it is easy to forge someone's signature. On the other hand, chip and PIN style cards require the owner to insert a 4-digit PIN that is known only by the cardholder and is far more secure. Some cards incorporate either technology. It can depend on the establishment and their method of accepting payment. The EMV chip applies to only in-store transactions. During an online transaction, you still rely on the same old system. It's vital to always pay special attention to your bank account statement from time to time to avoid being the victim of a credit card scam. Chip-based card costs and adoption rates. The challenges. EMV cards are expensive to produce. This applies to the issuers who spend money to produce these cards, as well as the merchants who are required to purchase newer terminals that support transactions from these cards. Costs, in fact, have been the major inhibitor for the proliferation of chip-based cards, even for us in America. Although card security breaches have significantly decreased since the introduction of these cards, it is ultimately up to the cardholder to keep their card safe by not disclosing sensitive information related to their bank accounts. EMV cards ensure that your card is protected during transactions, but several scams still exist where disclosing your CVC code or your PIN can render your card being misused by fraudsters and shady individuals. EMV cards are a major leap towards fully secured credit transactions, although a lot also depends on how quickly cardholders adapt to the new system. Awareness is the key for people so they understand the security benefits of EMV cards and why it's crucial to make the switch to using the newer and more secure technology.